This is one of the main reasons I love my 2013 Chevrolet Cruze. I've been averaging 50 miles to the gallon lately. Now, I usually average about 34 miles to the gallon, but the reason I did better is this morning I did a whole lot of highway driving, but still can't beat that. 34 to 50 miles a gallon is awesome. I've had this car for 4 years now, and it's been great. I bought it used in 2015 with 26,000 miles on it. I paid $12,000 for it at the time, and a little bit over a year after that I paid the car off, so I don't have a car payment on it anymore. It doesn't cost me anything but insurance, gas, and repairs. It probably cost me about $300 a year at the most to insure this car. It cost me $30 to fill the car up every time I fill it up with gas. I put premium in it every time because it does have a turbo. But if you put unleaded in it, it'd probably cost you about $20 to fill it up. Now, because it has a turbo, don't get too excited. It's only got about 140 horsepower. And the reason it has a turbo is the engine in it is so small, it has to have a turbo to be able to keep up with traffic. So it doesn't give you a whole lot of power, just gives it the same pep a regular car would, but it's a great car. I'm going to drive this car till the brakes fall off. It's got 95,000 miles on it, and I plan on driving it until it dies, basically. The way I look at it, it's not costing me anything. It's got very minimal repairs. When they do happen, they're very affordable because it is a domestic vehicle. So that gives me more money to keep in my pocket and invest to grow my business, grow my investment, so that way I can walk away from my 9-to-5 and become financially independent even sooner. It does have a check engine light on, but that's just because it's the catalytic converters putting out a code. But luckily enough, I live in a state that does not have emissions, or I'm sorry, not emissions, but does not have inspections on vehicles. So since that code's been on there, it hasn't affected the gas mileage at all, and it's probably been on there on and off for about a year, and the gas mileage has not changed, so I'm not too worried about it. It is a 6-speed manual transmission. I like that for two reasons. I like manual transmission cars. It's fun. It gives me something to do when I'm driving rather than just sit there and drive like a go-kart if it was, say, an automatic. But also, manual transmissions are, they last forever if you maintain them properly, and they're a lot cheaper to repair than an automatic. But all in all, this is a great car. I'd recommend it to anybody. The repairs I've had to make are, it had a little coolant leak that had to get repaired, had a little water pump leak that was covered under warranty, so that was repaired for free. The defrost went out up here, so the defrost quit pumping out up there, and I have an aftermarket warranty I bought on this car, and that covered half of it. We'll go into aftermarket warranties another time. I wouldn't recommend those, but I use that to get the defrost fixed. But all in all, great little car, cheap to maintain. It's safe. It has side airbags and all that. Again, go get yourself an affordable, little efficient car to pocket more money to save and invest for your future, so you don't have to spend it on a car right now. There's no need to drive a BMW, Tesla, Mercedes, Corvette, whatever right now, unless you can afford to. If you want to reward yourself and do it, that's great. But if you haven't earned that yet, there's nothing wrong with driving a car like this while you're building your business up. Thanks for stopping by, and like and subscribe if you like what you hear. Comment below if you have any questions.